It's time for another Thomas Friends Wood review. Now, in our last video, we showed you the new Thomas Wood 2019 James. Now, I think this looks pretty nice. And I always like Nia, but my favorite would have to be Thomas since that bright blue. Now, the characters we have today are Spencer, Merlin the Invisible, Hiro, and Diesel, and they all came today at the same time in 2 packages. Now, that was pretty interesting because they were all going to come at a separate day. James would have to be one of them. But surprise, surprise, Merlin came with them, so I'm very happy about that. So first, we'll take a look at Spencer. Now, Spencer is about the same, but he's just fully painted. Annie C does have Thomas Wood Spencer. She saw the posts on Facebook and bought him from there. I'm not sure how she was able to get it early before I had this Thomas. But it was somewhere in November. On the back it says, "Meet the All-Star. He's strong, he's fast, and he's not shy about letting people know it. But beneath his sleek, polished surface, Spencer is kind, sensitive, and caring, and always wants the best for his friends." Now, I think all the descriptions are the same, but some of them we have never heard of before. Now, this is a very nice model of Spencer. He looks very grand right off the bat. Here's the old Thomas Wood Spencer. He is the old one because of the scratches and a bit of paint loss that he had. And also these spaces where the bare wood is showing. The bottom is the same, only this is differently written and has the nails. And the nameplate is different too. Like, this nameplate has been raised up. The old Spencer's nameplate was very low at the bottom. Now this one is more accurate than this Spencer, I'm not gonna lie. And the tender's the same as all the others. Because these aren't shaped uniquely, but they're not bad. I mean, they're okay. I think they could be a little bit. I still like how small these guys are. That makes them more cuter and easier to use on turntables. Next up, we have Merlin the Invisible. Now, they didn't show Merlin the same thing they did with Spencer. And one thing they changed is they made black smoke deflectors. Now, on the old Merlin, the smoke deflectors weren't black. They were silver, like these funnels. And it says, "Meet the interesting outsider. Merlin the Invisible may look different, but that just means he's unique. Even when his appearance makes him hard to notice, his friendly, helpful personality makes him impossible to ignore." Now, they were going to make a Thomas Wood Frankie, but sadly she got canceled along with Etienne. Now, there he is. He's pretty similar to this one. The faces look alike.
Did you paint these things black?
Yes, because they were silver. And they still are. Like, I'm not sure why they could have just changed that. Yeah. Now, the silver pistons are a little bit smaller. But he still looks the same. There's the tender. There were some details, but they were bare wood. Now, these are just unpainted trains with decals. But however, these are painted trains with heat-sensed stickers. So the heat transfers them onto the model. But they decided to paint them the full colors so they would look more accurate. Because when they first made Thomas Wood, everybody hated it, even parents. I'm not sure how kids reacted to seeing this, but some people would have probably liked it. And next up we have none other than Hiro, the Master of the Railway. His model is pretty nice. It's different from this one because there's gray spaces instead of black, because Hiro is just black. Anyways, meet the Master. Gentle, wise, and graceful, Hiro's personality reflects his homeland of Japan. He's able to find good in anyone and takes pride in being a great friend. And there is Hiro. So he's just like the other engines. He's that nice, fully painted look. Here's the old Hiro to compare with. Now, he did not have the stripes going down here, like this part. So that's a very big change in the model. The faces are pretty similar, except this one has got much more smaller eyes than this one. There's the tender now. The top is gray like this one, but the coal was in bare wood graphics. Now the coal is the same color as this piece, whereas Gordon's coal is kind of blue and the spaces on James's tender have red. So that's pretty interesting. And this wasn't gray at first, but now this one has more detail. Last but not least is Devious Diesel. This has to be one of my favorite engines because he was not this black before, and now we've got all that detail. Now he could use and now he's still on, and he's still kind of smiling, like, but that's because he's the same mold. Meet the troublemaker. Every group of friends has one, but even when he's a little too playful, Diesel's heart is still in the right place. Besides, sometimes we all need a little bit of mischief. Now, Diesel 10 doesn't care, usually, not Diesel 10, Diesel. He usually doesn't care that much, but he has shown a little bit of love. And here's the old Diesel now. He did have all the details this one had, but they were scratched, so I had to repaint this. Also, these are in white.
Did it not come in bare wood?
This one did come in bare wood, but this is the newer one.
Gotcha.
So I have to like this Diesel a lot. And it would be nice if they could make other Diesels besides Diesel and Diesel 10, like maybe Paxton or Sydney. So that's all I have to say about these guys. Recently, we just ordered some more characters, and the last few characters of this line. But this is not every character. They're going to make more trains like Diesel 10, Caitlin, Salty, Victor, Ace, Kevin, Water Tanker Bell. So I'll have to stay tuned for those. But the trains I ordered are Birthday Thomas, Yong Bao, Birdie, Winston, and Flynn. Those are the last 5 characters of this entire series. For now, until Mattel makes all the other trains. Like, I seen pictures of Rebecca and Kevin. So, I'm pretty excited about those. Especially Diesel 10. I also think Caitlin would be nice. So, thanks for watching this video. And I hope you stay tuned for the other trains that are coming. It's going to take a while because Barnes & Noble actually takes a lot more longer than Amazon. But I decided to order from Barnes & Noble because these trains are much more cheaper since the small ones are $9 and the big ones are $14. Thanks for watching. Peace out as always, as I do in all the videos. And see you next time for more Thomas Wood.